Hey, I'm Annie Kate Hudson. I'll be your occupational therapist today.
Okay.
What would you like to be addressed as?
Lincoln's great.
Okay, we can sit on down,
Okay.
Lincoln. All right. Do you know what occupational therapy is?
No.
All right. Well, occupational therapy just kind of like looks at the activities that you do in life and what you want to do, and it bridges the gap in between. So I'm going to ask you some questions today to try to get a baseline and see what you do now and kind of what you want to do.
Okay.
If that's all right. Yeah.
That's great.
Okay, so first off, kind of describe a typical weekday before you entered into the OTD program.
Well, before I entered into the OTD program, I was in my undergrad.
Okay.
So I didn't take a gap year or anything. I just went right in. So I was still going to class, not for as long as OTD is now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just going to class, doing homework, hanging out with friends.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
So you've been a student before. It's
Yes.
not a huge change for you. Just probably the workload is a little bit
Mm-hmm.
increased.
Yeah.
So what is your current daily schedule now?
Well, our schedule, we go to class pretty much during the mornings. Generally, like 8 to 3 is kind of the general outline. Sometimes class is a little bit different. And then after that, usually we'll do either like a workout class or just start right into homework with some friends.
Gotcha.
Go home, eat dinner.
So it's pretty scheduled.
Yes.
So do you do the things that you want to do with your schedule that you have now? Is there anything that you want to be doing?
I think I'm doing a lot of homework. I'd like to be doing less of that. Yeah, it's been hard to like do like the dishes or like clean my house because I've been just so focusing on school.
Yeah. Okay, understandable. So what would you say that you value most in life?
I think that I value balance for sure, like having, working hard, but also, taking time off and like caring for yourself.
Okay.
And I value having friendships, and I value being involved in church and hard work. Things like that.
Yeah. So, are you currently able to do things that in your life that fit with the values that you have, like balance and relationships and things like that? How's that going?
I think the life balance is definitely the tricky one at the moment. I'm still working or trying to figure that out. Just because I have been so focused on school.
Yes, which is easy to be.
Yeah.
So what things in your life what are some things that you do well, that you think that you do well in life, that you're proud of?
That I'm proud of. I think I do well in school because I am focusing on it so much.
Yes.
I do well in that. I'm trying to get involved in a new church right now, so I haven't been doing that as much, but normally that's something that I am pretty good at, just like volunteering on weekends or like within the church, and then also like with a small group volunteering outside of the church in the community.
Yeah.
Normally that's like pretty easy to fit into my schedule, I guess.
Yeah.
But since I'm switching churches, that's been hard.
Yeah. So I guess making time for church and volunteering in your daily schedule is a priority, and so finding a church, though, is also a priority to help the rest of that align.
Yeah, I think I found one.
That's good.
Yeah, still getting plugged in, so I don't know.
Cool. Okay, what are some things that have been difficult for you?
I think, like I've just kind of been saying, like getting the balance, because I've been a student before, but being in a doctorate program is definitely different. Not that I didn't expect that, but just trying to actually like live through it has been a bit of a challenge. Because, like you said, it's so easy to get caught up in school and have that be your main focus, when my focus should be balance and should be like enjoying the things that I'm doing.
Yes. Okay. So you kind of understand that you should be spending a lot of time because it is grad school, but that you probably still need to have a little bit more balance in your life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So what is the biggest challenge that you are currently facing?
I think the most noticeable is that stuff around like the house has been hard, and like stuff with my roommate. We get along fine, but just like we don't get to ever see each other. And she's a close friend, so that's been like kind of a bummer. And then just not being able to like get the dishes done all the time, or like kind of there's like food, in the fridge that's old and that I should throw away, but I just like can't seem to do it. Just little things like that have been adding up, and I just can't seem to like get the energy to do it.
Yeah. So the relational aspect again, like having time to spend with your roommate and chores in the kitchen and things like that. So maybe scheduling out when you're going to do those kinds of things. So how would you say your schedule has changed in the last 3 months? Do you think you've made improvements, or
in the last 3 months, like since I started grad school?
Yeah.
I think I usually am a homebody, I think, but since being in grad school, I have not been home very much. I think that's kind of like the big change in my schedule, I would say. Normally, go to class, come home, but now I guess the change is that I'm out of the house more, I'm studying, or I'm still like on campus.
Yeah, it is quite the change. So how successful do you think you will be in the next 6 months?
I don't know.
What do you think you will accomplish in the next 6 months?
I hope to make it through midterms, like proud of my grades and proud of the work that I've done, not feel disappointed. And I want to be able to spend some more time, I guess, in my house.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so looking over everything, you just started grad school. You didn't think it was going to be that big of a change, but it is quite the change. You're looking to spend more time at church and volunteering and kind of balancing out your time a little better. There's a lot to be done there. You just want to pass midterms. You want to spend enough time doing schoolwork as you do, creating relationships with people and such. So we have some stuff to work on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.